What's good, everybody? We are back again for a brand new season of the No Hedging podcast.
Bro, I cannot wait.
I couldn't wait.
I am so ready for football.
I got so much to say.
So ready for football.
Oh my
We
God.
need summer football. Just extended Super Bowl champion wins. Give them 3 weeks off and let's do a summer league. All indoors. Let's keep this thing going, man.
Hey, brand new $1 million idea from your guy. But I go by the name of Rip 16, the GOAT.
I am tired of fly
Jet.
You feel me?
And we are the mighty No Hedging podcast duo, and we are back for the 2025-2026 NFL football season.
Feels good.
And we gotta kick it off before we even get into week one. You know, we like to prep the folks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We like to give them something for each division. Let them know some of those season bets you got coming up.
The futures.
Then the futures. What we thinking on overs and under totals on wins. Mm-hmm. Some of the standout players we looking for, rookies, all type of people. You know that we excited
candidates.
to see. All that good stuff, man. So make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all tap in, stay tuned. We got a lot of very cool stuff to share with y'all this season, for sure. Mm-hmm. So make sure y'all tap into the channel, man. And without further ado, man, let's go ahead and just get into it. Let's get right into it, brother.
Let's do it.
Let's talk NFL divisions.
Okay.
Let's go. I go over and under totals.
Okay.
All right. Which division would you like to start with, brother?
Let's start with the NFC North. Let's do that.
Start from the top.
Start from the top.
Let's go. So in the NFC North, we have the Detroit Lions, the Green Bay Packers, the Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings. Mm-hmm. Pretty exciting division. A lot of talk of the town last season.
A lot of changes in that division.
And a hell of a lot of changes in
a lot
that
of
division.
head coaching changes, obviously between the Lions and, well, not head coach, but obviously the Lions changed their coaching staff. The Chicago Bears changed their coaching staff.
Yes, they did.
Green Bay still the same. Minnesota still the same as far as coaching staff goes.
Ben Johnson leaving Detroit and going within the division.
Yeah, that's interesting.
As the head coach,
interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm just popping it off. They got the Detroit Lions at 10.5. Listen, I think the Lions are still good. Mm-hmm. However, something in my spirit seeing a little bit of a regression this season.
I would have to agree with you. Like, my whole idea in terms of whenever there's new coaches, offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, it takes time for that team to kind of adjust to the new game plan or play calling, all of that, right?
Right.
So that's a complete 180 as far as the coaching staff goes in the Detroit Lions, camp. So I do agree with you. I do think they have a little bit of regression, but based off of this division, I still think they still have an opportunity to win the division.
For sure.
Because of the talent that they have on that team. They are immensely talented on that team.
Yeah, they are. 11 wins, though? They got them at 10.5 wins this season. Mm-hmm. You think they're getting 11?
It might be right at 10.
It might be at 10.
It might be right at 10.
I'm thinking right at 10, though.
I don't think they go over. I think it'll be right at 10.
I think they right at 10.
But I think in that division, I do think they will win that division.
I don't have a problem with them winning the division so much, but I do think they're right at 10. And high key, Green Bay is at 9.5. Mm-hmm. Green Bay could tie them.
They could. My thing with Green Bay is I feel like they're still a young team and they don't have a bunch of stars there as far as
Josh Jacobs.
As far as the receivers go.
Okay.
As far as the receivers go.
Okay.
Like, they got a whole bunch of basically a whole bunch of second and third string receivers out there on the field. You know what I mean? They don't have that bona fide number one guy.
Yeah, I don't think they have a bona fide number one guy, but I do think they showed last season that they do have a lot of enough talent, and Jordan Love is able to distribute to the talent along with the run game to support Jordan Love and being able to open up the field. So, I mean, I do think they do have enough wide receivers to be formidable on offense for sure. And some people make the argument, you know, that not having that number one guy that you double team kind of as a slight advantage in the aspect of the defense doesn't have to necessarily target in on one guy. Like, when you have one stud wide receiver, you know that you have to go look at this guy.
Yeah, and double
him.
Yeah.
But the rest of those guys, you can one-on-one them. With these
Makes
guys,
an even playing field.
Yeah, you don't know who's going to break out that game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it could be Jaden.
But then they've been, like, that receiving room is, like, last year, they had a whole bunch of injuries as well. So
They did. They were beat up.
Yeah, they were beat up in that receiver room. All of them had times where they were out for a few games. So that could have been the reason why.
Including Jordan Love, too.
Including Jordan Love. So, yeah, but, you know, I think also in this division, you know, we can talk about Minnesota a little bit. My concern with Minnesota is like, what's the quarterback going to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they didn't keep
Minnesota.
Sam Darnold.
Minnesota is at 8.5 wins, and Chicago is also at 8.5 wins. Justin Jefferson is my favorite wide receiver. However, the quarterback situation is really up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to run McCarthy? Are they going to run? Who else they got over there?
Shit, who else do they have? That's the question.
That's the problem.
That's the problem, right?
That's the problem right there. And then, you know, McCarthy going into a second year of his rookie season didn't get playing time or whatever because Sam Darnold was so good.
Then injuries and all of that.
Injuries and all, and so on and so forth. But I do think the quarterback situation is an issue. Now, on the flip side of that, hold on. So do you think, what do you see the win totals at? So we already said Detroit, they had 10.5, but we think they're going 10. So we're predicting a slight under. Green Bay and Minnesota, what are you seeing on the win totals? Because Green Bay is at 9.5, Minnesota's at 8.5.
I think they both go slightly under. I think Green Bay might be around that 8-9 win total, and I think Minnesota might be around that 8 win total because we just don't know what that quarterback is going to do. Like I said, but at the same time, O'Connell, he's been a quote-unquote quarterback whisperer, you know, per se. You know, you get a Josh Dobbs to come in there and get some victories. You get a Sam Darnold resurrect his career. Hell, he might do the same thing. Obviously, what he's done with Kirk Cousins before that. And who knows? J.J. McCarthy might be that guy. So we can't really...
We just don't know.
We don't
what
know
we're gonna
for
get
sure,
out of McCarthy
but
yet.
we can't really just count them out 100% because it seems like based off of previous years that O'Connell knows what he's doing with those quarterbacks, and he's a simple guy. Hey, look, drop back, release the ball. Drop back, release the ball. Justin Jefferson's gonna be right there inside.
And they also got Sam Howell as a backup too.
I'm not really concerned about.
I'm not super high on Sam Howell, but I'm not going to completely disregard Sam Howell because of the simple fact of Sam Howell does put up some numbers in terms of yards.
For sure, he's a baller.
He does get some yards, and he got a wide receiving core to definitely support him getting some yards between the tight end, and then you have Jordan Addison and you have Justin Jefferson. So I mean, if you get a decent quarterback. They gonna get open.
Yeah, but the biggest talk in that division is Chicago.
Okay,
that's the biggest talk in the division because everybody's trying to figure out, is this Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams fit? Is it a good fit? You know, we're gonna see what how can Caleb Williams fit inside of Ben Johnson's offense.
Right.
We all know that Caleb Williams, he likes to move around a lot. He likes to go on a run. It's a completely different type of quarterback style that Ben Johnson had when he had Jared Goff. So, and with this team, they built this team around Caleb Williams. So it's like, all right, Caleb, what you got?
But I do think, though, that might also be even more dangerous because of the simple fact that Ben Johnson is so creative offensively. Having a mobile quarterback adds another aspect that he didn't necessarily have with Jared Goff, so he can get even more creative. With some of the plays. And he got Romo Dunze, and he got DJ Moore, and he got a younger core. He got weapons. And who was that running back? Swift.
I think so. Yeah.
So I mean, looking at the weaponry that he has, Cole Kmet, having a mobile quarterback, having such a creative mind as your head coach, offensively, they could be dangerous. I think they just have such a tough division that it makes me a little bit on the fence about the 8.5. I do think they could go 9, possibly, but it's gonna be tough because everybody not going 10, right. 9, 8, and
it's not gonna happen.
8. Like that ain't. Somebody going under on that.
Yeah, somebody got to be bad.
I think Detroit is going 10. I think Green Bay possibly goes 10.
Wow, so you got Green Bay on the over.
A little bit.
Okay.
I think they might tie Detroit this year. Minnesota might go 8 just because of or 7. Well, I'm going to say 8 because I don't know the quarterback situation over there. And Chicago might go 9. I think they take a step forward.
You got 2 unders and 2 overs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that division's gonna be interesting to watch.
So that's a tough one to call though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of eyes on that Caleb Williams in Chicago for sure.
Yeah, you got a new head coach, you got weapons, you got a lot going for you, young man. So you gotta capitalize on it.
Yeah, but once again, like
if
I
not,
said,
they're gonna be on your ass.
Like I mentioned before, it's like, all right, new coaching staff.
New coaching staff.
I
for
always
sure.
see a little regression. You know what I'm saying? It's like
they need time.
They need time to develop. You know,
but I do think, and people was talking shit about Caleb in camp and all that, but I do think they got a good shot of getting it together at some point during the season and going on a nice little run. Yeah. I mean, we still have to factor in injuries. We still have to factor in all types of stuff going on certain games, weather conditions, everything. You never know. So that could play into their favor. Next division, we have the NFC South.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite divisions in football. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Atlanta Falcons.
Definitely the weakest division in football. Them in the AFC South, the weakest divisions in football, bro.
I don't know. We're gonna talk about that. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have the Atlanta Falcons. We have the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints.
Yep.
Now, the New Orleans Saints, much just piggybacking off of what was just said. I mean, quarterback situation.
Quarterback, coach. We don't know what they got going on.
We don't know what they got going on. So since we don't know what they have going on, I'm just gonna expect them to be bad again.
Yeah, it's nothing to be said.
They were injured last season a lot on top of all that stuff, the aforementioned problems.
Yeah.
But I just expect a continuation of it because what the hell did they do to really shore up or fix anything in the offseason?
They didn't make any big moves, really.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So they had 5.5.
Good luck.
Good luck. They might be at 4 wins. They might be 4-win team.
Good luck.
High key.
Yeah.
And that's not even because I'm a Falcons fan and Atlanta native. They just bad. They don't have enough pieces. Yeah. Like, I don't know if Rattler's going to pull it off, and I don't know if Chris Olave can stay healthy long enough. I don't know. That boy is taking some shots in his young career.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. Carolina, I do see a progression from them because Bryce Young stepped up at the end of the season. So 6.5 wins. They might be looking at 7 or 8.
I see them going over for sure.
I can see them going over. They could probably get an 8.
For sure.
They can probably get a good 8.
Yeah, they got weaponry, bro. They do doing well. They've been doing the right things, going in the right direction. So I think they go over their 6.5 win total. Now to Atlanta, I think they go over their 7.5 win total. I've been a big fan of Michael Penix.
Put Michael Penix in.
I've been a fan of Michael Penix. I think this is the year that he steps up even more. Towards the end of the year last year,
He's getting a full offseason knowing he's a starter.
Yeah. Got a full offseason as a starter with the ones, building a relationship and a rapport with the players, knowing the offense a little bit more. They got talent all the way around.
Yeah.
Running back, receiver, tight end. Yeah. I think there's going to be a slight resurgence from Kyle Pitts in the tight end department. I know a lot of Atlanta fans don't believe that, or they would love to believe it.
Don't get your hopes up.
But I think that's going to happen. They've been hanging out a lot, so he's going to be a big, intricate part of the offense.
I need you to practice a lot. I don't need you to be hanging out. Fuck that.
But I think Atlanta is going to. I think Atlanta in this division. I think Atlanta will win this division. Obviously, I think their toughest competition is going to be Tampa Bay and Carolina as well. I think they split wins with those two teams, but
I could see them splitting with Tampa Bay and Carolina. For sure.
But I think they will end up winning the division at the end of the day.
The Falcons?
Yeah, the Falcons.
You got the Atlanta Falcons winning the division.
I do.
Oh my god!
I really do. I'm confident.
Oh my god! I cannot believe
this is the only time I've been confident in Atlanta. Only time.
I cannot believe it.
Watch.
I agree with you actually, because not even just because of the fact it's one of my favorite teams, but because of the simple fact of the offense is set up now. You have you got Drake London, you got Michael Penix, you got Bijan Robinson, you got some guys on defense. You finally went and got some defensive ends. You already had some solid guys on secondary. It's a couple backup receivers that are even pretty damn good that I seen even in the preseason game last week. What's his name? He's number 81, and it was another one. So they got a couple backup wide receivers that are even decent that you can put in as a third option or a fourth option on some of those plays to, just be an extra guy there and catch some passes. So, and I think Michael Penix is really, really good. He's one of those older rookies last season that came in, so he got a little bit more experience. So I think having a full offseason, Raheem Morris having another year coaching, all of this stuff just kind of plays into their favor to be better. And the improvements on defense, I think, is enough for them to win the division because they were really close last season. And that was in the midst of the Kirk Cousins breakdown, build-up roller coaster, and then also Michael Penix coming in at the end. They were still really close. So I do think they win more games than Tampa Bay. So I got the Falcons going over, and I got Tampa Bay going under. Not that I think Tampa Bay is going to be bad. I just think the Falcons are going to be significantly better than they're being evaluated right now.
Yeah, I think Atlanta might win 10 games. Tampa might win 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And then Carolina wins 7.
I think Carolina get like 8.
Yeah.
I think New Orleans going 4.
Yeah.
This is me personally. But what's next on the docket? What's the next division you got for me, brother? Talk to me.
My division, the NFC East.
That's why I'll let you introduce it.
Oh, the NFC East.
Talk about
the NFC East. You got the Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, leading the NFC division with a win total of 11.5.
Whew, high.
That's kind of high, but they are the Philadelphia Eagles.
They are the defending champions, and they are good.
They are the defending champions, and they are good. You got Washington right behind them at 9.5.
Sean Barkley is the best.
You got Dallas behind them at 8.5, and you got my dear Giants at 5.5 wins. Now
5.5 with Sexy Dexy.
Yeah. Now
Abdul Carter.
We do have a hard schedule, tough schedule, but I do believe. I think we'd probably be at about. We might be right around 5 or 6 wins, bro. I'm torn between over and under. I think they got the line right.
You don't think they make a progression because of the defense?
I think they make a step early. I think the first 5 weeks, I think they win 2 out of those 5 games. Okay. I think we beat Washington week 1, and I think we beat New Orleans week 5.
That's reasonable.
The other games in between that, Dallas, Philly, and I think I can't remember. I think Denver or somebody like that.
I'm super doubtful on Philly.
Yeah, so I think we could pull those 2 wins off. But outside of that, man, we got the AFC West. So we playing the Chargers, we playing the Broncos, we playing the Chiefs, we playing
I got some problems.
Yeah, we playing those guys. So it's gonna be a little tough. But I think like I said, our defense, I think in the beginning of the season, defenses have a little bit of an upper hand. So when you have that defensive line that we have, because it takes time for the offenses to kind of gel.
Yeah.
I think about week 4, week 5, the offenses kind of figure out who they are, what their identity is.
Right.
Defenses, all they do is pin their ears back and just go. They play ball.
Right.
So I think the first couple weeks, that's where we have the advantage. Offensively, we have talent on the offensive side of the ball, not as much, but we got Russell Wilson starting this year. We'll see how that goes. Better than what we've had previously.
Oh, for sure.
In my opinion. But we need to see it. I just need to see it. I can't.
For sure.
I'll predict that it'll be a better offense than what we've had previously, but it's all going to boil down to our offensive line at the end of the day.
Okay.
I feel like with Russell Wilson, we push the ball down the field more than what we have done in the previous years, which is what we've been missing.
Is he gonna let him loose though? Is he gonna let Russ cook?
Oh, moon balls! Russ gonna throw that thing down the field. Moon balls.
If elite neighbors gonna get some yards this season.
I'm excited for what we got going on. I know this is not a year for us to go to the playoffs or anything like that, but it's a year of progression, a year of going in the right direction, I think. You know what I mean? But other than that, I think Dallas regresses because what have they done? They've done a few things. They brought in George Pickens, but they still don't have a running back.
The problem was the run game.
Yeah, they didn't have one.
It was non-existent.
They still in the news. Micah Parsons, they ain't paying them, so they doing the same old thing that they did last year with CD.
Jerry Jones needs to fire Jerry Jones.
He's an attention whore, bro.
He just needs to fire Jerry Jones. He's having a pissing contest with his players every year. Like, okay, and then you're gonna sign him on week 1,
right?
2 hours before the game. I'm like, stop.
And
what
then
are you doing?
Miss out. Then you end up paying more because you waiting so long. Like, bro, if you'd have paid him last year, you'd have saved you about $10 million.
I'm like, bro, stop this. Just cut it out.
Yeah, just
you got to
for the
stop
antics.
the pissing contest and the antics and the media story. I don't know if he's doing this to drive news to the Cowboys or what. Maybe he's
I think
smart
so.
And we don't know.
It's marketing ploy.
Maybe it's a marketing tactic or something that's beyond my tax bracket. However, I just don't like it. Just stop doing that to your players. Everybody knows that Michael Parsons is one of the best defensive players in the league. Mm-hmm. And that's nobody's arguing that. No. Whether you're a Cowboys fan or not,
pay the man.
Pay him. Everybody knows any team in the league takes Michael Parsons any chance they get and pay him whatever he asks for. Mm-hmm. So listen, cut it out, knock it off, beat it, stop.
Yeah.
And that might be the reason why they regress.
Yeah, I think they win maybe 8 games. I don't think they go to the playoffs. Washington, I think they regress a little bit, slightly.
A little bit more film on Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, a little bit more film.
But I still feel like
it's the C.J. Stroud thing, right? C.J. Stroud, his rookie year was phenomenal. And then second year, he pulled back a little bit. You got film. You understand how he played, stuff like that.
I understand it now.
Obviously, they had injuries. That's C.J. Stroud.
They did have a lot of injuries.
Washington, they got some issues with Terry McLaurin. They don't want to pay him.
Yeah.
So we got to see what's going on there.
The wide receiving core is a little bit in question.
Yeah.
Because of that whole situation.
But Philly, they are the juggernaut. And, why not win 11, 12 games? Why not? I don't see any reason for them not to.
Who going to stop them?
Who going to stop them? I don't see any reason for them not to. They got the team still intact offensively.
Honestly,
coaches intact offensively.
Honestly, you got 8 division games. They got how many division games they got? 2, 4, 6. 6 division games. I'm sorry. You got 6 division games. They got a good shot at winning all 6.
They'll at least win 5 for sure.
But they for sure can win 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a good chance at going 12. They do got a good chance at that 12.
I'll give it to them. I think they'll go over. They have no reason to regress. I don't see any reason for them to regress at all.
So you got Washington winning how many games?
Probably about 8 or 9.
I'm on the fence. I don't know if the legend of Jaden Daniels gets me at 10. That McLaurin situation is the part that makes it confusing because he had a good rapport with McLaurin. Yeah. But then you add in Deebo Samuel. Mm-hmm. If you have both of them, I see 10. If you don't,
Yeah, it's a problem.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Moving along to the next division, NFC West.
Yep.
San Francisco 49ers, Los Angeles Rams, Arizona Cardinals, and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this is also a very interesting division because there has been a gang of changes and some significant pieces go on to the move here. One being San Francisco 49ers, just talking about Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, they let go a lot of people, even on the defensive side. I don't know how they came up with 10.5.
Seeing under. They lost some pieces.
Yeah, they lost a lot of pieces.
They lost a lot of pieces.
Offensively and defensively.
I don't know about 10.5.
I understand it's San Francisco, but
and Christian McCaffrey's coming back healthy.
Yeah, but
that makes a difference.
It
But
does for a certain part of the season. I haven't seen Christian McCaffrey play a full season since when? Since Carolina?
2 years. It's been 2 years.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been 2 years. He probably played the full season that first year he got to San Francisco because he was all over the place and doing everything. Up until the playoffs.
I don't have any faith in that. So
I don't have much faith in them going crazy this year and getting over 10.5. I think it's some nostalgia in that 10.5.
Yeah, so
I got them going under.
Core is okay. Brandon Ayuk could come back healthy.
Okay.
And the guy that got shot.
I'm gonna need for you to give him a name.
Forgot his name. Everybody know who I'm talking about.
I'm gonna need for you to do better than the guy.
Jawan Jennings.
Jawan stepped up though.
He did. He wants money.
I mean, he like I'm the only one working.
George Kittle. I'm not too stoked about that receiver room. And
I feel like we've seen it
about Brock Purdy either. You know, so
I feel like the problem is we've seen it a lot. We've seen it for a long time.
Give me the Rams to win that division right now.
The Rams right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm not mad at that. The Rams were good. I'm
Puka
not mad.
Nacua, Devontae Adams, a young defense, Jared Verse, another year up under their belt. Come on now. I like that. Sean McVay,
Kyron
Williams. Come on now.
I like
Give
that.
me the Rams on the over to win the division.
I like that.
They're at 9.5 right now. I think they win the division.
Hot take, but I like it.
It's not hot.
It's not that hot.
The Rams hooked me up last year. I bet the over on them last year, and they covered.
Yeah. It's not that hot, but I like it. I'm with you on those two. I think San Fran goes under. I think the Rams go over. Mm-hmm. Arizona and Seattle are a little bit more interesting. Seattle, I think they go under. They're at 8.5. Both of them at 8.5. I think Seattle goes under.
Seattle, yeah. They got Sam Darnold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Seattle probably goes under.
They do got Darnold. That's probably why they're at 8.5. Because they would be lower than that if they didn't have Darnold. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, why the hell are they at 8.5, Sam Darnold?
I don't know if Arizona coverage goes over 8.5 though. I think they're right at 8.
What did they do last season?
8. Yeah.
Marvin Harrison, another year on his belt.
I don't think they go over 8 though. 8.5.
You don't like Kyler?
I don't like him for 9. No, 9 games. I think we seen what Arizona got.
Hold on now, they got a tight end.
Yeah, one of the best in the league.
They got a young wide receiver. They got Kyler, who's very shifty.
Their defense is what I'm concerned about.
Connor. But you said the defense is more of the problem. You don't think they got enough firepower on defense to really stop guys and keep them out?
Nah, I'm not impressed with their defense whatsoever. We can't even name 3 players on that defense.
Okay. So, that's true. So, we got San Fran going under, AZ going under, Seattle going under.
Yeah. Rams
going over.
I like that.
Okay. I can live with that. Some people not going to like it, but I can live with it. And I do like Sam Darnold. All right, man. Switching over to the dark side, we are going AFC. Starting with the AFC North. Let's go top to bottom again. Woo. We got the Baltimore Ravens.
Powerhouse.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Powerhouse.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Lighthouse.
And the Cleveland Brownies.
No house. Outhouse.
Just talk about this division. It's been also very much so talk of the town. A lot of interesting characters, personalities, dudes, guys, bros mixed all in one division.
I love this division.
It's a very entertaining division to watch. We got the Baltimore Ravens at 11.5 wins right now.
Over. Easily. Easy over. And let me tell you why. They still have the same offensive players, right? Lamar, obviously. You got your tight end.
Who's a leading candidate for MVP right now.
Yeah, you got your tight end, Zay Flowers. You got Rashad Bateman. You got some weaponry on the offensive side of the football. But that defense, though, man, do you see the moves that they made in that secondary?
What'd they do?
Zaire Alexander.
Okay. That's a great one.
I
like Zaire
I think they got
Alexander a lot.
Malachi Starks from Georgia.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Come on now, that defense is, and then you got Nate Higgins, another year up under his belt. Bro, I ain't gotta say nothing else. It's just what it is. That defense is probably gonna be the best defense in the league. Once again, that's what they're known for. That's what they do.
And we didn't even talk about Derrick Henry, who's trying to go.
Oh, I forgot all about Derrick
yards.
Henry. That's how good that they are.
He's trying to get 2,000 yards so he can get in the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, I mean, bro, this team is stout. Powerhouse once again. 11.5 wins is not enough. They're getting probably 13.
I'm with you.
13.
They good. They got enough players. They got enough guys. As long as they stay healthy, for the majority of the season, I think they do go over 11.5 wins for sure. They got enough. Cincinnati Bengals, I think they make a progression from what they did last season. They kind of picked it up at the end of the season. 9.5.
Over.
I'll give them 10.
Yeah, over. I'm going over with Cincinnati. I
give them 10. I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase want to cook.
Yeah, I think they come out the gates. I don't think this is another year where they have a slow start.
No.
I don't think they go 1-3 starting the season out. I don't see that happening this year.
And I think the defense kind of picked up at the end of last season.
A little bit, yeah.
And they wanted to establish that identity because they started off last season so bad. I think they want to come out this season more fired up and
But the most important thing is they got their players paid, except for Hendricks on the defensive side, the pass rusher.
Correct.
But offensively, they got Teague taken care of. They got Jamar taken care of. So those guys been in camp. They've been OT. They've been practicing. They've been playing. So I think that helps them avoid that slow start that they've been having.
For sure.
And it seems like what they've been doing is kind of giving up a little bit on the defense to keep that offense together and kind of go from there. So
yeah, and some of those other guys even stepped up, and having some of those guys back like Chase or Chase Brown.
Yeah, I like Chase Brown.
And some of those other guys who can also come in, be a decoy on a play, or just be another target after Jamar Chase gets double.
My boy, what's his name? Yosivas. I like him.
Yeah, I like him too. He was pretty good last season. So they got enough players who can come in and be targets for Joe Burrow.
They're just gonna have to average 35 points a game.
Only 35. Okay.
But we'll
they do score
defense,
though.
They do
score.
They got a new defensive coordinator, right? Then they get Luana Romo out of there, so they got a new DC. So we'll see what they do.
Yeah, we're gonna see. But I do like them to get 10. Now the Pittsburgh Steelers, on the other hand,
are they gonna miss the playoffs?
They do got Tomlin. Tomlin be figuring some stuff out, but I don't know how much I trust Aaron Rodgers, brother. That man is still moving like a statue.
Yeah, I think this is it, man. Until we go to the end of the road. Yeah, it's no more Aaron. I mean, I think this is the last stop for him, bro. Like, what do we got here? What are we doing?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
Listen.
I feel like this was like a desperation move from Pittsburgh. They want to have a player to keep.
Does anybody want to play quarterback?
Right. They want to.
Does anybody just want to come in and play
quarterback in the playoffs?
And then you lost George Pickens. I'm like, I don't see it, brother. They did get. Didn't they get?
They got DK Metcalf.
They got DK Metcalf.
Yeah, they got DK. I don't
So
think
you
that's
lost
enough.
George Pickens, but you got DK Metcalf.
is not the best route runner for Aaron Rodgers.
He's just a big.
He's a big body, big target. You know what I'm saying? So I think Pittsburgh, bro. I think this is the year that they don't make the playoffs. I think this is it.
You might be right.
I think this is it, bro.
It pains me to say it, but you might.
Think this is it. Sorry, not sorry. I think they go under.
They're going under.
They might get 8 wins.
They might go under. And that might be off of defense more than offense, to be honest with you. I just don't have a lot of faith in Aaron at this point because the boy is still moving like a statue ever since that Achilles. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But the last team in that division, we have the Cleveland Browns. Now, I will say, probably about 2 seasons ago when they made the playoffs, they probably made me that season in particular made me more of a Browns fan than I ever was.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I like what they do on defense. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of good guys around there. A lot of guys who can come in and make some plays happen. And I think they ultimately surprised a lot of people, especially with their defensive play. This year, I think we're pretty much moving on past the Deshaun Watson era.
Mm-hmm. We're done.
So I think that definitely gives them some sunshine in the future, knowing that they can put that behind them. The big question is, though, when are they starting Shador?
They need to start him week 1 and stop playing. They really need to stop playing. Shador, bro.
He came out there and cooked in that preseason game.
I would say this. You start Shador, you're going over. You're not winning. You're not.
You're going over 4.5.
You're going over 4.5.
You start Shador, you're going over 4.5.
Don't put Joe Flacco's old ass out there.
Listen, I rocks with Flacco.
We like Flacco. We respect Flacco. We like Flacco. But
you drafted 2 young quarterbacks, right? One of them is too short.
Yep.
And one of them clearly should have been drafted higher because the way he came out there in that preseason game, he looked way better than y'all was giving him credit for. And truth be told, he hadn't really done anything. They acting like it's some antics associated with him. He does this, that, and the third. But what did he actually do? Nothing. He got the fans energized. He got the fans charged up. I seen people throwing up watches when he throwing up touchdowns. Like, that's energy that I haven't seen in the Browns preseason game ever.
Right.
So, me personally, I'm just like, he's throwing the most touchdowns in your preseason, in your practice and camps.
Been really the most accurate.
He's been the most accurate. He came out there during the game. He did not look rattled, frazzled. I do understand it's a preseason game, so we can't put too much stock on it.
Yeah.
However,
he looked like he belonged out there.
He looked like he was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
He
took advantage of the opportunity, took advantage of the moment.
He looked like a starter playing against a bunch of second and third string guys.
And Shador, I trust. He was throwing some accurate balls, some darts, some dimes. He was moving around, scrambling a little bit. Like, he brought juice. He brought some juice.
If you put Shador in starting, I got him going over 4.5.
100%.
If they give Shador 10 starts,
oh yeah, for sure.
They're going over 4.5.
Yeah.
I can see that in their future. So I mean, for this division, we got the Ravens, Cincinnati, and Cleveland possibly going over, and Pittsburgh going under.
Yeah.
3 overs, 1 under. Okay.
Yeah, maybe 4 unders depending on who's starting. But they need to stop playing these games at the quarterback position. Obviously, they don't know what the hell they're doing. And then the other quarterbacks are banged up. So it's like, all right, let's go ahead and stop playing games. But they don't want to feel slight. They don't want to get the negative press because they would.
The negative press is coming.
Gabriel, and then they play Shador over Gabriel, and they're like, why would you do that? Why would you?
Because he's playing better. That's why.
Exactly.
The negative press is because you should not have drafted Dylan Gabriel over Shador in the beginning. Yeah. Everybody knows it.
They're just incompetent.
Knock it off.
They
chill
are very
out. Relax.
Incompetent at quarterbacks for whatever reason. They just can't figure out the quarterback position. They just can't do it.
I don't know.
They literally had the most quarterbacks starting for that team than anybody.
It's like they see a good quarterback and they don't believe it now.
Yeah, they don't understand.
They're like, I
Nah.
Maybe Deshaun Watson traumatized him.
Yeah.
But moving on to the AFC South. Speaking of Deshaun Watson, his old team, the Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, and Tennessee Titans are in a.
So this is the second worst team in the league.
Worst division in the league?
Yeah.
Okay.
By Vegas standards.
Okay. That's fair. They got the Houston Texans at 9.5 wins.
Houston.
I think they're healthier this year. I think C.J. Stroud kind of picked it up a little bit at the end of last year. I think third year, he took a second year regression, but I think he sees some third year progression. And based on the division that they in, Anthony Richardson already getting hurt in the damn preseason. Trevor Lawrence, the jury's still out. And Cam Ward is a rookie in a Tennessee Titans team that's kind of a little bit in shambles. I like the Texans. I'm going to take the Texans over.
I'm not going to go over on the Texans. I'm not there yet with the Texans. They're a good team.
Joe Mixon,
just got to see what these wide receivers do when they come back healthy.
Joe Mixon, Nico, what's my other boy? He's like, he's C.J. Stroud, probably favorite target. What's his name?
Tank Dell.
Tank Dell. I think I can see them winning 10 with their division.
If they stay healthy, well, all this is going to be on presumption.
Everything's predicated on health.
They're healthy. We're going to say everybody's healthy. So as a healthy team, all right, let me take back my take. They'll go over. Healthy team.
Healthy.
Yeah, I think they are the best team in that division.
For sure. Easily.
Coach, quarterback,
defense,
and that's pretty much, all of that is in play.
And running back.
The only issue that I have with
too.
them is their offensive line. I need to see an improvement in the offensive line because last year the offensive line was terrible.
Okay. I can see that. That's fair.
But other than that, I think they're the best team in the division.
I mean, but the other thing that's helping the offensive line is look at the defenses in that division.
Yeah.
Now, the Colts.
The Colts got to go under, don't they? I mean, they got Daniel Jones starting.
Oh, for sure. I ain't got no favorite.
They're not starting Anthony Richardson.
He's hurt already.
Yeah, so Daniel Jones
he got hurt
starts.
in preseason.
I think they go under. Jacksonville. This is a tough one for me.
Well, because we don't know what the hell we're getting out of Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
but then they got.
That's the only concern with Jacksonville is the quarterback position. But then at the same time, new coach. You know what I'm saying? This is Trevor Lawrence's third, fourth coach that he's had.
Okay.
So it's like, all right, what are we going to see here? They do have the pieces, though. They got
and
talent.
they just got Travis Hunter.
They got talent. They have it. It's just all about them.
Travis Hunter playing
it's all
both
about Trevor
ways?
Lawrence, bro.
Travis Hunter playing both ways, he says.
I think Jacksonville goes over. I think they have 8. Yeah, I think they go over. I can see Jacksonville going over.
I can see Jacksonville finishing second in the division.
Mm-hmm.
I can agree with that. Lastly, Tennessee, they got 5.5. Cam Ward. I also seen an interesting stat on Cam Ward. In one of the sports books, they had him at the top of the list for most interceptions. I don't know if I agree with that.
Because he's a rookie.
They just saying that because he's a rookie, but I don't know if I agree with that. Really. I don't necessarily think he goes out there and just has a pick-a-thon. Do I think they're great? Not necessarily.
Not great.
At all. But
are they good enough to have more than 5 wins?
In their division, with some of the guys they had on defense? Possibly.
I think so.
With Cam Ward, I think
so.
they can get over 5.
I think they get right at 6.
I think they get over 5.5.
I agree because, like, in the preseason game, bro, he had such a good connection with Calvin Ridley. It was crazy. Like, he has the arm talent. You know what I'm saying?
Damn Calvin Ridley.
And he can move around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
Calvin Ridley's good, but do I trust him?
Can't trust Calvin. But I think they win 6 games, bro. I'm confident in that.
That's fair. That's fair. I like Cam Ward. I think he has the arm strength. I think he has enough wide receiver weapons. I think he has enough talent around him to at least be able to win 6 games and a good enough defense to support him to be able to win at least 6 games. I'm on board with that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Going next division, we have in AFC East. Mm-hmm. The AFC East consists of the Buffalo Bills,
powerhouse,
Bills Mafia, the New England Patriots,
old house,
Miami Dolphins, and the New York,
the goddamn
Jets, goddamn Jets. Now the Buffalo Bills at 11.5 wins, based on their division, over.
What the girls say? Clock it. If that's how you using it,
I can't stand it.
Is that how you using it? Am I using it right? I don't know.
I don't know. I can't stand it when they do that.
Yeah,
but 11.5.
Yeah, 11.5 over.
Over.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Patriot. Why do you think the Bills go over? Really quickly.
Josh Allen. I mean, there's nothing else to be said. Josh Allen, bro.
He's currently right up there with Joe Burrow at plus 600 for an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
Right behind Lamar Jackson. Based on the division, what's going on over there, based on who they are, based on the talent that they have.
Yeah, look at what he's going up against. He's going up against Drake May, a young New England team. They probably win both of those games. Going up against the Miami Dolphins. They still trying to figure it out. I think Miami, they're on a hot seat right now.
Oh, it's scorching hot.
Mike McDaniel, he on a hot seat right now.
McDaniels is about to get his ass
Tyreek Hill
up
already done won it out like 5 times. And then you got the New York Jets, which is, we got to see what that offense is going to look like. They got Justin Fields as a starter there, but they got, the new head coach, Aaron Glenn. That defense is probably going to be top 5 defense in the league with Aaron Glenn there, very aggressive. So
it was already good.
Already good. So, I'm curious to see that. But if you just doing it based off the quarterbacks in that division, give me Josh Allen is definitely the one. So I'll take the over on 11.5 wins for sure.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I mean, just based on the division. New England Patriots, do they go up or down?
They're kind of sneaky though.
They are.
They got Vrabel as the new head coach. That matters.
They love Vrabel over there.
Drake May is a baller. I'm not going to sit here and say Drake May is a scrub. He's a baller. He will play. He runs. He's going to get shit done. It's just about the supporting cast that New England has. I'm not 100% sold on them yet.
Okay.
I would put them as under for right now. I'll put them as under right now. I'm going to take Miami on the over just because that offense is just so high-powered. You know what I'm saying? They are going to be tough to stop.
They still the track team.
Yeah, still a track team. Still got the offensive pieces in place. It's 7.5. I think they go over 7.5. I think they do 8 or 9. That's kind of where they've been.
8.5 is high for New England. I don't see them going 9.
Yeah,
I'll give them 8.
Yeah.
And I think Miami probably has a tiebreaker with them. Like you said, they may end up at 8 wins also, but I do think they're going over.
And I think the Jets go over.
Jets go over.
Yeah,
too.
it might not be crazy. I think they probably go over
7.
7. Yeah, I think they're at 7.
Yeah.
Just because of the defense alone.
Over.
Just because of the defense alone. The defense alone will win them three games.
I like that Jets over for sure.
Yeah.
Their defense is too crazy. Their defense go crazy. Yeah, it ain't that much to say else about that division. I think that's pretty much where we're at, and I'm sticking to it. Mm-hmm. Last division in NFL football.
The best division in football.
Some may say.
Arguably.
We have the AFC West. That consists of the Kansas City Chiefs. Mm-hmm. Besides the Chiefs, they have the Denver Broncos, the Los Angeles Chargers, both up, and the Las Vegas Raiders.
The Raiders.
There's been a lot of interesting moves, a lot of pieces added, a lot of cool shit going on in that division. All 4 of these teams reasonably have something to be happy about. and excited about. Kansas City Chiefs, fresh off of the Super Bowl loss, I think they want to bounce back and show their prowess, show that they are who they are. They do have a tougher division to win in, and they're not just gonna run off like they did in a lot of previous seasons because they on their ass.
They can actually split.
They can actually split a gang of these games.
All of them, really.
They on their ass. Mm-hmm. So they're going to have to win a lot outside of the division in order to cover that 11.5. Do you think that's too high?
I think they're right at 12.
12-5?
Yeah. I can see 12-5.
They still got Andy Reid and Pat.
Yeah. I just can't put nothing past them, bro. You can't. You just can't, bro.
It's hard to bet against.
Because even like a lot of close games,
bro.
Close games, they shown that and proved that they can't be beat in a one possession game or a one score game.
You got to beat them
over and over and over.
You
again.
really got to beat the brakes off of them.
And then they got guys coming back, man. You got what was the receiver that got hurt last year? He didn't even play. Rasheed Rice. Yeah, he coming back. Pair him with the fucking speedster. I mean,
Xavier Worthy stepped up.
Yeah, so it's like, bro,
Kelsey though.
Kelsey, he came back one more season, so I feel like he's gonna help the team in a way. He wouldn't came back if he wasn't gonna help him. So
I feel like boy running in slow motion now though.
Yeah, he's getting old. I mean, he is old.
Oh, he is old.
But I mean, they got some other tight ends on the roster that can help fill that void of the running in the sand.
Yeah.
But I think they'd be all right, man. I think they'd be. I give them 12. I give them right at 12. They'll go right over slightly.
Right at 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just because they're the Chiefs.
I'm okay with that. Next team, we have the Denver Broncos.
Denver.
They made the playoffs last
I like
year.
Denver.
I do.
I like Denver. I like their defense. I like Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. My only concern is they need a little bit more weaponry on the offense. Just a little bit. I think they were able to get to the playoffs last year because they were unexpected.
Yeah.
They were at 5.5 last year.
Yeah.
That was their total.
Yeah.
This is damn near double.
Yeah. 10 win season though?
I think 10 is not far fetched.
It's not.
It's not far fetched.
The only reason I'm questioning the 10 is because of the Chargers.
Yeah.
The Chargers at 9.5. I damn near like Denver to get 10. But I love the Chargers to get 10.
I think I'm with you on that.
I love the Chargers to get 10 just because of the simple fact of they made some improvements on top of the improvements that they already had last season.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers got better, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a Chargers fan. They definitely got better. I think the addition of Omarion Hampton also adds in another aspect that they are not really – the league doesn't know how good that draft pick is going to be yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think Omarion Hampton is going to be really good. They got Keenan Allen back.
Yeah. Much needed.
Much needed. Veteran wide receiver. They got him on a year contract. You still got Control Alt Delete over there blocking for Justin Herbert. I think they got some running backs in the room. They got Conklin as another, tight end, but more importantly, you got, and they got Disley, but more importantly, you got Justin Herbert with some wide receivers, with one of his favorite wide receivers coming back. Mm-hmm. You got running backs. You got coaching, of course, McConkey. I think they're getting 10.
Oh, Najee too. I forgot they got Najee.
They did get Najee Harris.
Mm-hmm.
As another running back. So you have a young running back.
They have Dobbins.
I think Dobbins is out. I think Dobbins left.
Oh,
Dobbins left. They did have J.K., but J.K. is gone now. But I think Najee Harris does pretty good over there, despite what B. Titty might say.
Yeah.
I think Najee Harris does pretty good over there. It's an upgrade. And they still got Khalil Mack on defense. They still got a lot of guys.
I like them over. I like them over. I like them at 10.
I like them at 10, and I think that's the reason why the Broncos might be right at 9.
Yeah.
Might be.
I like the Vegas Raiders at 7.
I do like the Raiders to go over.
I like them at
They underestimate Geno Smith right now.
Yeah,
and they got Genty.
Yeah, I like them at 7.
And they got some guys on defense too.
Mm-hmm. Brock Bowers too.
Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Geno Smith. Genty?
Yeah.
They offense got some firepower now.
Yeah, they got some players on the offensive side.
They got some firepower.
I like Vegas to go at 7. I like that over there.
I think I like them for 8.
Ooh.
But I think they're going over 6.5 for sure.
And not to mention Pete Carroll's the coach.
Yeah. Good old Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Put her there for old Pete. But yeah, man, that's all of the divisions. That's all of the teams on the overs and unders. I mean, the only other thing I would kind of want to throw in there is maybe a couple prop bets to look out for. A couple things you might want to keep an eye on. I mean, we kind of hinted on it, but who's your MVP candidate?
Oof, this is tough. This is really, really tough. Because I think my MVP candidate is going to be one of the players that hasn't beaten Patrick Mahomes. It could have been Joe Burrow last year.
Yeah.
It could have been Joe Burrow, right? It could also have been Lamar. It could also have been Josh Allen. I think I'm going to go with Joe Burrow as an MVP candidate, bro.
I was going to go with Joe Burrow, too.
I think I'm going to go with Joe Burrow,
I'm
bro.
going with Joe Burrow on that.
Joe Ice Burrow, man. I think
they want to step up from last season.
Yes,
It's been a rocky road,
bro. You get to because he had an MVP type season last year.
He did. He put up numbers. They scored a lot.
If they would have went to the playoffs, he would have been MVP, I think.
Yeah, the defense held him back.
Yeah,
early on.
But
in the
even
season.
still, as long as he got to the playoffs, they would have been an MVP. So I think this year my MVP candidate is going to be Joe Cool.
They about to go out there and go crazy, put up numbers.
Joe Cool,
I'm
man.
with you.
Joe Cool, man. You got T signed. You got Jamar. I mean, come on, man.
Who they? Look out.
Joe Cool, man. It's Joe Cool. But you can't go wrong with anybody else. So.
Who they?
You can't go wrong with a Lamar. You can't go wrong with a Josh Allen.
I'm in agreement with you. I have no arguments there at all.
Give me Joe Burr.
Joe Burr.
Joe Cool, man.
Now here's an interesting one. Who's your dark horse candidate for MVP?
My dark horse. Dark horse meaning it's a long shot.
It's a long shot,
but there's a shot.
It's a shot.
I'm gonna say Michael Penix, bro.
Put Michael Penix in.
I'm gonna say Michael Penix.
This guy hates the Falcons. I love it.
I think I see an increase, an uptick in play.
I love it.
They get to the playoffs, right? That matters. In order to be MVP, you have to put up numbers. You have to get into the playoffs. I think Michael Penix, he will do that. You got Bijan to dump it off to get yards. You got Drake London down the field. You got Kyle Pitts down the field as well. You got Mooney as well down the field. So he got players and weaponry around him to be able to put up the numbers for an MVP season. So I like Michael Penix as my dark horse.
I love to hear you say that. My dark horse is Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
He's plus 2,500, and they're acting like this man is not a Super Bowl MVP.
The disrespect.
It's a lot of disrespect for him to be plus 2,500. He scored a lot of touchdowns himself.
But they're saying
he threw a lot of touchdowns.
On Saquon's back. That's what they're saying.
But he scored a lot of touchdowns himself. He threw some touchdowns himself. Mm-hmm. And he was Super Bowl MVP with Shayshawn Barkley on the team. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, give me Jalen Hurts plus 2,500 as my dark horse. That's not a bad bet. If you got a few dollars to sprinkle, plus 2,500 is going to be a good payout. I like Jalen Hurts on that. And especially with their division, they still looking like they're going over 12 wins. Give me Jalen. That's my dark horse. But, we gave y'all a lot of info. We gave y'all a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of twist turns, things that we love, things that people might not love as much. But, so what? But with all that said, we're back. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming up this season.
Yes, sir.
A lot of fun is to be had, a lot of bets to be placed, a lot of money is to be made. So make sure y'all tap into this channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, and one last thing before we go. The No Hedging Podcast Fantasy Football League is live today. If you want to join the team or join the league with your team and show your fantasy skills, comment fantasy down below. We'll send you the link. We only got 12 spaces, all right? So Jump in fantasy the first 12. Well, it's not gonna be 12. Obviously, we're in it.
We're in it. 10 spaces.
We actually got less than 10 because we
Probably
got
less because we got some people coming back.
A
few spaces.
6 teams available. Really, we only got six spots left. So make sure you comment fantasy below. It's a Yahoo league. So I'll send you the link if you guys are interested in joining the league, so you can get your money took. It's not a free league, all right?
No, it's not.
In. So make sure you
He
comment.
came in first. I came in second.
Yeah, I came in first last year, so I'm the reigning champ, and I'm here to take more money this year. So
I'm on your ass.
Below, join the No Hedging Fantasy Football League, man. We're going to have a trophy at the end of the season for the winner, a belt or something like that engraved with your name and your team name. We're going to do it up, man. So make sure you hit that comment below, fantasy, and you'll get sent the link.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about props. I love that Derrick Henry over on rushing total yards. And probably Saquon too. But we're going to talk about more. We got more coming on, more on the way. We just need y'all to stay tuned, locked in with the gang. Man, I'm Rip 16 the GOAT.
I'm Ty the Jet.
And we are a Mighty No Hedging podcast duo. We love you guys. We appreciate you. NFL is back.
See ya.
That's probably a terrible rendition, but we out.